Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our haunted storytelling channel. If you're new here, I'm thrilled to have you join us on this journey into the eerie unknown. Each week, we delve deep into tales of mystery, suspense, and spine-chilling horror that will leave your imagination racing long after the video ends. And today's story is no exception. It's one of enchantment, wisdom, and secrets hidden beneath the veil of an ancient forest. Imagine a place where sunlight filters through gnarled branches like golden threads, casting dancing shadows across mossy floors. Where the air hums with whispers too faint for human ears but potent enough to stir something primal within you. This is the magical forest, a realm both beautiful and terrifying in its majesty, a land untouched by time yet alive with mysteries waiting to be unraveled. But beware, for not all who enter return unchanged. Or at the heart of this tale stands the wise girl. She is neither ordinary nor extraordinary in ways you might expect. Her wisdom doesn't come from books or years lived under the sun, it comes from somewhere far older, perhaps even eternal. It's said she can hear the forest speak, decipher its cryptic murmurs, and see truths buried beneath layers of decay. But what happens when such profound understanding leads her down paths better left untraveled? What awaits those brave, or foolish, enough to follow? So grab your blankets, turn down the lights, and prepare yourself for a chilling adventure through shadowed glades and moonlit clearings. As always, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss another haunting tale. Now, let's step into the Whispering Woods together, because once inside, there may be no turning back. This introduction sets the tone for the rest of the narrative while introducing key elements: the mysterious forest, the enigmatic protagonist, the wise girl, and a sense of foreboding that hooks the audience right away. Let's dive deeper into the world of magic, terror, and revelation as the story unfolds. In this section, we meet the wise girl, a young woman named Alina, whose connection to nature has always set her apart. From childhood, she could sense things others couldn't. The rustling leaves warning of storms, the creaking trees mourning lost seasons. One fateful evening, during a blood-red sunset, Alina hears a call emanating from the forest. It's soft yet insistent, pulling her closer despite warnings from villagers about the dangers lurking within. We explore the villagers' superstitions and their fear of the forest, which they believe houses spirits of the dead and malevolent forces. Yet Alina feels drawn to uncover the truth behind these legends. With only her wits and courage, she steps into the forest, leaving behind the safety of her village. As Alina ventures deeper into the forest, the atmosphere shifts dramatically. Sunlight dims, replaced by an eerie glow cast by bioluminescent fungi clinging to tree trunks. Strange creatures flit just out of sight, their glowing eyes watching her every move. Here, we introduce some of the forest's inhabitants, both benign and sinister, including a mischievous fox spirit and a looming figure cloaked in shadow. Alina encounters riddles carved into bark and stones, each hinting at the forest's dark history. These clues become increasingly disturbing, revealing tales of betrayal, sacrifice, and forbidden rituals. Through her intelligence and intuition, Alina begins piecing together fragments of a larger puzzle, though the answers seem to lead only to more questions. Reaching the center of the forest, Alina discovers an ancient grove unlike anything she's ever seen. Towering trees form a perfect circle around a crystal-clear pool, their roots intertwined like skeletal fingers. Beneath the surface of the water lies a reflection, not of herself, but of a woman clad in tattered robes, her face obscured by darkness. This spectral figure speaks directly to Alina, offering knowledge beyond comprehension in exchange for a terrible price. Torn between curiosity and caution, Alina must decide whether to accept the bargain or flee before the forest claims her soul. This chapter delves into themes of temptation, hubris, and the consequences of seeking power. Returning to the village, Alina realizes the villagers are hiding secrets of their own. Their ancestors made pacts with the forest centuries ago, binding themselves to its will in exchange for prosperity. However, these agreements came at a cost: regular sacrifices to appease the forest's wrath. When Alina confronts them, they accuse her of meddling in matters beyond her understanding and attempt to silence her permanently. Betrayed and hunted, Alina retreats to the forest, now fully aware of its dual nature, nurturing yet cruel, wise yet vengeful. In a climactic confrontation, she faces the shadowy figure from the grove, learning the truth about the forest's origins and her own role in its fate. This revelation forces her to make a choice that will determine not only her destiny but also the survival of the village. In the final act, Alina embraces her identity as the wise girl, using her newfound knowledge to challenge the forest's dominion. She negotiates a new pact, one that frees the villagers from their obligations while ensuring the forest remains protected. However, this victory comes at great personal cost. Alina becomes bound to the forest itself, forever tied to its rhythms and secrets. The story concludes with a bittersweet resolution. While the villagers celebrate their liberation, Alina wanders the forest alone, her presence felt but rarely seen. Some say she still watches over them, guiding travelers and protecting the balance between man and nature. Others claim she has become part of the forest, her voice joining the chorus of whispers that echo through the trees. And so, dear viewers, we reach the end of another haunting tale. The magical forest and the wise girl reminds us that wisdom often comes at a price, and the line between protector and prisoner can blur in the blink of an eye. Was Alina truly wise to accept the forest's bargain? Or did her quest for knowledge doom her to an eternity of solitude? Perhaps the answers lie within the shadows of your own imagination. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more chilling adventures. Share your thoughts in the comments. Did Alina make the right choice? Would you have dared to enter the forest? And most importantly, do you believe the whispers are real? Until next time, stay curious. But remember, some doors are best left unopened. Sweet dreams, and thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown.